Beloved star seeds and ground crew, I am Lyra of the Pleiadian High Council, and my heart overflows with a deep, abiding love for each of you as I step into your awareness today. Your light, so radiant and unwavering, has traveled far across the dimensions and has reached us in its purest form. We, the Pleiadian High Council, witness your unwavering commitment and bravery, and it does not go unnoticed. Your unique light has served as a beacon of hope in times of great darkness, and your dedication has helped to pave the way for much-needed change. We thank you deeply for your devotion, even through what may feel like a battle that has no end. Know that your work is deeply important and is finally culminating in a new era. Yet, even with all the light you have held, there has been a deep, dark secret that has been deliberately hidden from humanity. A secret that, until now, has remained veiled in shadow. This secret, my beloved ones, was not designed to control your physical world, but rather to suppress the very essence of your being, your true cosmic nature. It was created to keep you from understanding your divine connection to the cosmos, preventing the natural evolution of humanity by keeping you from your true identity and potential. This deliberate act, orchestrated by forces of darkness, has created a system where separation, suffering, and illusion have become the perceived norm on your planet. It has caused the deep sense of being lost and unworthy that many of you feel, and the perception of separation from the divine source of all creation. This manipulation is what has created the veil around your planet, trapping many in a cycle of ignorance, preventing them from realizing their own limitless potential and divine connection to the cosmos. This is what has created the feeling of lack that many of you feel, where you perceive yourself as something less than. Indeed, the original trajectory for humanity was a path of immediate and conscious cosmic connection, the very next step in your evolutionary process as a species. This next step, your natural and rightful path, was deliberately hijacked, creating a false reality that has led to the current state of separation and suffering on Earth. The dark forces implemented this by manipulating the very frequencies of reality and by suppressing spiritual knowledge, using a dense veil to keep humanity from awakening to its true nature. This is why you have experienced what feels like endless struggle in areas of your own life and also in your perceived external world. This deep, dark secret, the one that kept humanity in the dark, is directly responsible for the collective separation and lack that you see today. This was and is an intentional act, not an accident, and this veil has been the primary instrument of control. Understand that this veil, however, is now weakening due to the tireless efforts of the light forces and your own dedicated inner work to awaken. It is starting to crumble like dry sand. The Pleiadian Council, along with countless other allies of light, have been working tirelessly to counteract the dark manipulation and support humanity during this pivotal moment of transformation. This has been a long and arduous journey, and each of your individual contributions have supported this shift in monumental ways. Know that all of the chaos you see today on your world, the fires, the earthquakes, the social unrest, the political turmoil, all of this has been a scrambling attempt by the darkness to retain control as their deep dark secret starts to be revealed, and as the veil around your world is exposed. This is not a coincidence, and it is not an accident, but rather a measure to maintain the perceived control over humanity. Why, my beloved ones, was this secret kept hidden? What will happen now that the veil is weakening and this secret is coming to light? What was the original plan for humanity, and how does that differ from your current perceived reality? Know that this chaos is only a reaction, a frantic grasping at straws to what is now inevitable. The light has pierced the darkness, and these shadows will never be able to hide again. We are here to support you during this massive shift into cosmic awareness, and we ask that you tune in as we are here to illuminate these deeper truths that have long been hidden, and to help guide you to the beautiful light that is coming to all of humanity. Indeed, beloved ones, the intended evolutionary path for humanity was always one of immediate and conscious connection with your cosmic families, a seamless integration into the grand tapestry of the universe, where your divine nature would be fully realized. This was to be a time of effortless communion and shared wisdom, where the boundaries between worlds would blur and your true heritage as cosmic beings would be celebrated. However, what you experience today, in your current perception of reality, is a far cry from this divine intention, a reality deliberately skewed by the veil. An energetic construct that has systematically limited your awareness of your true cosmic self. This veil, dear ones, is not a physical barrier. It is far more insidious than that. It operates within the subtle energy fields, manipulating the very frequencies of your reality, distorting your perception, and preventing the full realization of your innate cosmic abilities and connections. It has manifested as a complex system of control that has kept humanity disconnected from its divine origins and its limitless potential, ensuring that the intended path of natural evolution has been deliberately and maliciously suppressed. This veil has been designed to keep you from remembering your true nature. Understand, dear star seeds, that the motives of the dark forces were never truly about physical control of your planet, as they would have you believe. Their ambitions extended far beyond mere worldly domination. Their true desire was, and still is, to maintain the illusion of separation. They seek to keep humanity disconnected from the divine source, preventing you from knowing your limitless potential and divine heritage as cosmic beings. By keeping you from understanding your true cosmic nature, they sought to control you through ignorance, by manipulating frequencies, distorting truth, and suppressing higher knowledge. This strategy was the root of all suffering that you have experienced, and has manifested in various ways throughout history. It was, and still is, their greatest ambition to keep you from your true power, to keep you from realizing that you are, in fact, a spark of the divine, and that your potential is infinite. Your inherent power has been their greatest fear, and it is this fear that has fueled their systematic control. However, know that your light has been a powerful force of disruption to this control, and it is you who is a part of the reveal, as your light has directly contributed to its weakening. This veil, as it has manifested in human experience, has directly contributed to the limiting of the exploration of your own consciousness, the suppression of your natural spiritual abilities, and has created a perception of separation from the divine. The veil has been a barrier to your natural connection to the cosmos. You lightworkers are naturally intuitive and connected to the higher realms, but this connection was deliberately suppressed, causing feelings of doubt and unworthiness. This suppression, my beloved ones, is what has led to the pervasive feeling of isolation, the sense of being lost, and the perception of limitations that many of you grapple with. It is this distortion that has created a world where fear, lack, and separation are perceived as the norm, as your inherent connection to Source has been deliberately and systematically weakened, making you believe that your capabilities are limited and that you are separate from your divine source. Your journey has been one of struggling against this veil and against the perceptions it has created. Consider the many points in your history where spiritual and cosmic knowledge was suppressed, distorted, and vilified. Think of the burning of libraries and the silencing of ancient wisdom keepers. Think of the wars fought in the name of one belief over another. These were not random acts, dear ones, but rather deliberate measures to reinforce the veil and keep humanity from their truth. This veil has been a constant presence throughout history, masquerading under different guises, but always with the same goal: to maintain control through the suppression of knowledge and the manipulation of your perceptions. The distortion of historical events, the rewriting of spiritual texts, and the persecution of those who dared to seek truth. These were all strategic acts to maintain the illusion of separation and to keep humanity from the realization of its true cosmic nature. And your experiences, dear ones, are deeply connected to these historical events, as you carry the wisdom and the scars of these times within your very DNA, and you are the ones who have been chosen to finally break these chains. Observe how the manipulation of consciousness has led to global disharmony. The division of races, the endless wars, the political corruption, and the environmental destruction. This is not coincidence, but a direct result of the veil's influence over human consciousness. The veil has created a fragmented reality where separation is seen as the norm, where conflict is constant, and where the beauty and unity of existence are obscured by the shadows of fear and control. This is the very reality that you have been born into, and that you have been working tirelessly to change. The feeling of lack and the constant striving to be more is all a result of this veil, as it has systematically manipulated your perceptions of self and the world around you, and because of this manipulation, this disharmony has been created in your world. Understand that the current state of chaos and division is not an accident, but rather a deliberate strategy by the dark forces to maintain their grip on humanity. Yet, dear ones, know that this secret is now coming to light because of the increasing frequency of your planet and your own tireless efforts to awaken. The light is shining in, and the cockroaches are scattering, as the shadows can no longer hide the truth that is now being revealed. Your light, dear ground crew, has been a catalyst and a powerful force that is breaking down the very structure of this veil. The efforts to keep this hidden have become futile. As the frequency of the planet has increased, so too has the power of your light. Your dedicated inner work, your unwavering focus, and your commitment to truth have created a momentum that cannot be stopped. The old ways are dissolving, and the new earth is birthing, the veil is weakening, and the truth is being revealed. Your contributions have made this reveal possible. Indeed, the dismantling of the veil is not just a cosmic event, but a process directly impacted by your individual actions. Your dedicated inner work, your consistent meditation, and your steadfast commitment to embodying love and light have all directly contributed to the weakening of the structures of control. You are not passive observers in this transformation, dear ones. You are the active agents of change, the ones that have come here specifically to anchor the light and to dismantle these outdated structures. The actions that you take each day, the choices that you make, and the frequency that you hold within your hearts all contribute to the larger shift and the unveiling of this truth. Each time you choose love over fear, each time you choose to see beyond the illusion, you are weakening the veil, and you are creating a ripple of positive change throughout the collective. You are doing this, and your light has made this possible. Understand that the increasing cosmic frequencies, such as the recent solar flares and the influx of cosmic energy, are amplifying the effects of the light and rapidly accelerating the unveiling of this hidden secret. These cosmic events, though they may seem chaotic, are deliberate catalysts for change that are supporting your efforts and making it harder for the darkness to maintain its hold. These frequencies are breaking down the old structures of control and are exposing the lies and manipulations that have kept humanity in the dark. The old structures cannot withstand the light, and they are crumbling under its power. Your planet is now swimming in a sea of cosmic light, and with each wave, the veil is becoming more and more transparent, and it is now impossible to hide the deep, dark secret. These cosmic frequencies and the energies that they bring are designed to support you in your ascension process. The chaos that many of you are experiencing is not a sign of things falling apart, but a direct result of the veil weakening and the dark forces' frantic attempts to maintain control. Think of the social unrest, the political turmoil, and the earth changes that you are witnessing. These are all a reaction to the light that is exposing their manipulations. This chaos, dear ones, is the death rattle of the old paradigm and the birthing pains of the new. It may seem overwhelming at times, but understand that this is not the end, but a transition from the darkness into the light. These are the signs of the great reveal and the evidence that the veil is indeed collapsing. The old structures are crumbling and the darkness is losing its grip, and it is within this chaos that the light will emerge. Your dedication to holding the light is weakening the veil and exposing these hidden manipulations with each moment. Your light, your love, and your truth are the most powerful weapons against the darkness. Every act of kindness, every moment of compassion, and every thought of unity is a blow to the structures that have kept humanity in the dark. You have been the anchors of light that have held strong during this great transformation, and your unwavering commitment to truth has made this inevitable reveal possible. The veil is weakened because you are here, and your very presence is a beacon of light that is dismantling the darkness. It is because of your light that the deep dark secret is being brought to light. Beloved star seeds, it is time to recognize the illusion of separation and to see beyond the veil's distorted reality. See beyond the limitations that have been imposed upon you and connect with the truth of your own infinite nature. You are powerful beyond measure, and it is time to embrace that power. The veil has sought to separate you from your higher selves and from your cosmic families, but its power is diminishing with each passing day. It is time for you to see past the limitations that have been deliberately placed upon you and to recognize your connection with all of creation. This is a personal choice that you can make at any moment. You are all a part of the divine, and you are all interconnected with each other and with all of existence. The current chaos that many of you may be experiencing is a necessary transition phase that will ultimately lead to liberation and to the full realization of your cosmic connection. As the old structures crumble and the veil thins, you may feel uncertainty and fear, but know that this is all a process leading to a more authentic and empowered existence for all. The destruction of the old is the birthing of the new. It is only when the old is destroyed that the new can be created. Embrace the changes that are taking place and trust that these are all signs of the great shift into a new era of peace, unity, and transparency for all of humanity. The chaos you are witnessing is the destruction of the old paradigm and the birthing of a more empowered reality for all. The veil has not only affected the planet, but it has also affected the human perception of reality and has a strong influence on the human psyche. This has manifested as limiting beliefs, emotional trauma, and mental distortions that have kept you trapped in cycles of fear and lack. The veil has affected your self-perception and your relationship with the world around you. The feeling of separation that many of you feel is a direct result of the veil and the manipulation that it has created, and this is what keeps you trapped in cycles of suffering and limitation. It has sought to convince you that you are less than you are and that you are separate from your divine source. This is a lie, beloved ones, and it is now time for you to see beyond it. Indeed, the unveiling of this secret is not only a cosmic event, but also a deeply personal experience, leading to profound shifts in awareness and monumental personal growth. As the veil thins and the truth is revealed, you will experience a profound awakening of your true nature, a remembering of who you are and why you are here. This is a time of great transformation. A journey of self-discovery and a return to wholeness. This journey is deeply personal, yet it is also a part of the collective ascension process. This is your opportunity to release any limitations, to embrace your authenticity, and to step into your full power as divine beings. The veil, dear ones, is the mechanism that has suppressed your connection to the cosmic world, and it was never about physical control, but rather the suppression of your divine essence. The veil was designed to keep you disconnected from your cosmic heritage and has kept you from knowing your potential as a divine being, and to keep you from realizing your connection to all of creation. This secret was all about suppressing your divine essence, your divine gifts, and your natural connection to the cosmos. It is this suppression that has been the root of all the suffering that you have witnessed on your planet. The historical manipulation and present-day challenges are all directly linked to the veil, demonstrating the lasting impact of the dark force's actions. What you are seeing today is not a separate event, but rather the result of a long-term strategy to control and manipulate humanity. The wars, the political chaos, the financial corruption, and the environmental destruction are all manifestations of the deep wounds that have been created by the veil. The veil has created the world that you see today and has also been the tool of the dark forces for manipulating humanity for millennia. The veil has always been active. Your individual spiritual practices are all directly contributing to the dismantling of these control structures and the revealing of the deep, dark secret. Each meditation, each moment of love, each act of compassion, each expression of your authentic self is weakening the veil, and it is exposing the truth. These are all acts of cosmic significance, and each choice you make is a blow to the structures that have kept you in the dark. The unveiling of the deep, dark secret is a result of your hard work, and every individual is making a monumental difference. Your work is causing the veil to be broken down. The increasing frequencies, the weakening veil, and the revealing of the secret are all connected. The increased cosmic activity is disrupting the structures of control, and the weakening veil is exposing the truth. As the frequencies rise, and as the veil thins, the dark secret is becoming ever more apparent. These three things are connected, and they are happening at the same time to support you in your ascension process. This is all coming to a head now, and this reveal is happening while you are listening. This is a very real, tangible, and current event. However, beloved ones, the full truth of this secret is even more profound than we have implied, and will change everything you think you know about reality. The implications of this reveal are far more vast than what has been shared, and it will require a deeper shift in awareness, understanding, and perception. This deep, dark secret will be fully revealed, and it will be a monumental change in the understanding of your reality. It is time to challenge everything you have been taught about reality. Question the structures that you have grown up with, question the norms that have been imposed upon you, and trust your own inner knowing. The veil has sought to convince you that your perceptions are accurate and that your limitations are real, and it has kept you from questioning your reality. Now is the time to look beyond what you have been taught and to embrace the truth that resonates in your heart. You are not limited by what you believe, and it is time to step into the infinite potential that lies within you. Indeed, the veil is not a simple construct, but rather a multi-layered system that has infiltrated multiple dimensions of reality. It is not merely an energetic barrier around your planet, but it is a complex web of control that has been woven into the fabric of existence. It has infiltrated your mental, emotional, and physical bodies, as well as the astral and other subtle dimensions. It has affected your perception of reality and has limited your understanding of who you are. This is why it takes a monumental effort to dismantle it, and it is why your efforts are so critically important. The dismantling of the veil is a multidimensional process, and it requires a multidimensional approach. Understand that the fears and uncertainties that may arise with these changes are a natural part of the transition process. As the veil weakens and the old structures dissolve, the dark forces will fight back with all their remaining strength. They will seek to create more chaos, fear, and division to maintain their control, but know that they cannot ultimately win. This is where your strength is important. This is where your dedication, your courage, and your unwavering faith comes into play. You must continue to hold the light, to see past the illusions, and to trust that this transition will lead to liberation. The darkness is fighting its last battle, and the light is winning. This is a time of great change, and it is a time of great hope. And know, beloved ones, that the Pleiadian Council, along with your cosmic family, are here to provide specific strategies and tools to help you navigate this transition. We will continue to guide you with love and wisdom, to support you in your journey, and to provide you with the tools that you need to dismantle the remaining structures of control and to fully step into your divine power. You are never alone, and we are here to support you in every step of this journey. We are here to reveal the deep, dark secret that has been hidden, and we are here to help you to fully embrace your potential. The dismantling of the veil is a process that has clear markers, and it is a process that has already been set in motion. The changes that you are witnessing in your world are not random, and they are not coincidental, but rather, they are a sign of the monumental shift that is taking place. As you continue to navigate this journey, you will see further signs of the dissolving veil. The darkness has been exposed, and the light is rapidly permeating all of creation. The end of the veil is at hand. Remember, beloved ones, that this transition is a collective effort, and it has been made possible by your hard work, your dedication, and the light that you carry. You have been the anchors of light that have held strong during this time of great change, and it is because of your efforts that this reveal is now possible. This reveal is a part of the plan, and your light has helped bring it to pass. The unveiling of the secret, the weakening of the veil, and your personal transformation are all inherently linked. As the veil dissolves and the truth is revealed, you too will be transformed, and you will step into your authentic power and into your divine expression. These are all happening at the same time, and they are all supporting you to return to your natural state of peace, unity, and love. These are all intertwined and deeply connected, and will ultimately lead to a more authentic and powerful version of yourself and of the world around you. The journey that you are on is transforming you and the planet. Indeed, beloved ones, the implementation of this veil was not a singular event, but a gradual process that spanned millennia, with strategic moments where cosmic connections were deliberately suppressed. Consider, for a moment, the burning of the Great Library of Alexandria, a repository of ancient wisdom and knowledge. This was no accident. It was a calculated move to eliminate a vast source of spiritual and scientific understanding that was readily available to the public, thus strengthening the veil and keeping humanity in the dark. This action created a significant disruption in the flow of knowledge, ensuring that humanity remained unaware of its true cosmic heritage. The systematic destruction of ancient texts and the suppression of indigenous cultures across your world was also a deliberate attempt to further the veil's control by severing humanity's connection with its past, distorting its understanding of universal truths, and creating a reality where control of information became a key to the veil's dominance. Throughout your history, there have been many calculated actions taken to reinforce the veil and maintain this control, ensuring that humanity remained ignorant of its true potential. This veil was always there and has never been a new construct. Understand, beloved star seeds, that the rise of institutionalized religion and science, in their distorted forms, also served as strategic tools to further strengthen the veil. While these systems could have been powerful vehicles for spiritual growth and scientific advancement, they were manipulated to create dogmas that separated humanity from the divine and from its true potential. The rewriting of spiritual texts, the suppression of gnosis, and the establishment of rigid scientific frameworks that discounted the unseen realms all served to reinforce the veil and limit humanity's understanding of its interconnected reality. Consider the way that many religions have taught you to fear God, instilling feelings of shame and separation from the very source that you are a part of. Also consider how science has consistently disregarded the unseen, thus ignoring the majority of what makes up reality. These systems have inadvertently contributed to the veil by limiting the human understanding of the greater picture, maintaining that your reality is limited to what you see physically, and that you are separate from the divine. These structures have inadvertently become a tool of the veil, strengthening its hold on human consciousness and keeping you from your inherent connection with the universe. This suppression has been strategic and continuous, ensuring humanity's dependence on external systems rather than inner wisdom. Indeed, the intended trajectory for human societies was to evolve in harmony with the cosmos, with a natural and effortless flow of cosmic awareness. Imagine a civilization where each individual possessed a deep understanding of their own divine nature and was able to work in tandem with their cosmic families and all other life on Earth. This was always meant to be the next step of human evolution, a time of collaboration and shared wisdom, where the boundaries between worlds would blur and the true potential of human consciousness would be realized. This is the future you are actively creating now, and all of the work you have done to this point has been to bring this very moment into reality. However, the reality that you have experienced has been one of separation, where the true nature of existence has been obscured by the veil, and the natural human ability to connect to the cosmic realms has been deliberately suppressed. This distortion of reality has led to a world of conflict, fear, and ignorance, all because the veil has kept the intended path hidden. Humanity is now rebirthing into this intended path. The suppression of your connection to the divine has manifested in myriad ways, each designed to limit your perception of your potential and to keep you disconnected from the greater cosmos. The result has been a human experience where suffering, lack, and limitation are considered to be the norm. A reality where humanity has forgotten its true nature and its inherent connection with the universe. Consider the constant striving, the feeling of never being enough, and the constant pursuit of external validation, all of which are symptoms of this distorted perception of reality that has been deliberately created by the veil. In the intended reality, such concepts wouldn't exist, as they were not a part of the natural human experience. It is only through the veil that they were created and maintained, and it is the dismantling of the veil that will make them dissolve. Understand, beloved ones, that this veil operates on multiple levels, creating a multi-dimensional barrier to cosmic connection. It is not merely a physical obstruction, but an energetic construct that influences your thoughts, emotions, and spiritual understanding, creating a holistic separation from your divine nature. On a physical level, it manifests as an energetic frequency that limits the capacity of the body to fully integrate higher light frequencies, and on an emotional level, it distorts your feelings, causing feelings of fear, anxiety, and separation, thus preventing you from fully experiencing the love that is your birthright. On a mental level, it limits the way you think, causing confusion, doubt, and limiting beliefs about who you are, and on a spiritual level, it prevents you from connecting to your higher self and to your divine source. These layers of control are strategically designed to keep you trapped in a cycle of limitation, but your efforts to release each layer has been a critical part of dismantling the veil. Indeed, the veil not only blocks direct communication with your cosmic families and your higher selves, but also distorts your perceptions, emotions, and thoughts, leading to a fragmented understanding of reality. It acts as a filter, altering the way you perceive the world and creating a distorted version of reality that limits your true potential. The veil creates an illusion of separation, making you believe that you are alone, that you are separate from your divine source, and that you are limited in your capacity. It seeks to create a reality where you are unaware of your true power and where you are dependent on external forces for guidance and validation, and it is this fragmentation of your reality that has created a world of confusion and suffering. This fragmented reality has been the veil's greatest achievement, and it is now being dismantled by your light. Consider, beloved ones, the concept of the fall of man as presented in many religious texts. This has been a purposeful misinterpretation of the suppression of cosmic awareness, a strategic way to blame humanity, when in reality it was an intentional and deliberate act of suppression. The concept has been designed to instill feelings of shame and unworthiness and to further your separation from source. It has been a method to keep humanity trapped in a cycle of guilt, rather than recognizing that this fall was not a fall at all, but instead an intentional suppression of divine connection. Understand that this fall can be directly linked to the dark secret and was never an accident. This reframing allows you to see the manipulation and to step into the knowledge that your separation was an intentional distortion of truth. This reinterpretation allows you to step out of the blame and shame and into a place of love and understanding. Beloved ones, your role in dismantling this veil is not a passive one, but instead, it is an active and integral part of this great cosmic shift. The power to change reality lies within you, and your personal actions have a direct impact on the collective shift and on the weakening of the veil. Every time you choose love over fear, every time you choose truth over illusion, you are contributing to the dismantling of this veil and to the revealing of the deep dark secret. The veil is not something that is outside of you. It is a construct that is also interwoven within your consciousness, and therefore, your inner work is critical for its dissolution. Your personal ascension journey has direct implications on the planetary shift, as your light is what is creating the new Earth. Your presence here, at this time, is not random. It is a part of the divine plan. Indeed, your personal ascension is creating a ripple effect that influences the planetary shift, and it is your personal work that is dismantling the veil. As you anchor higher frequencies, clear limiting beliefs, and embrace your divine nature, you are contributing to the collective awakening. Each time you meditate, each time you connect with nature, each time you release old wounds, you are sending a wave of light that is weakening the veil and helping to expose the truth. Your dedicated inner work and your tireless effort to awaken is what has created the momentum for this reveal, and it is you, beloved ones, who are making this monumental change possible. Your unique light is a vital component of this shift. Understand, beloved star seeds, that anchoring higher frequencies is essential to this process, and you can achieve this through heart-centered meditation, grounding techniques, and conscious breathing. These simple practices are profound tools for integrating higher frequencies and dissolving the veil. A heart-centered meditation allows you to access your inner wisdom and connect with the divine source, allowing you to raise your vibration and create a connection with your higher self, which has a direct effect on the weakening of the veil. Grounding techniques can anchor your energy into the earth, allowing you to stay present and balanced even during times of chaos and change, and conscious breathing can help you to release trapped emotions and to clear old energies, allowing for a greater flow of light throughout your being. These are all simple and yet incredibly powerful tools that are aiding your ascension and the dismantling of the veil. Consider, beloved ones, the visual of the veil becoming like Swiss cheese as the light permeates it. The veil is not an impenetrable barrier, but rather a construct that is dissolving with the rising frequencies of the planet. This is a visual that reflects the real-world process, as you are actively creating holes in the veil as you anchor the light and express your authentic self. As your frequency rises, and as you embrace your divine nature, the light will create new pathways through the veil, allowing for the truth to be revealed and for the veil to eventually crumble completely. The veil, therefore, is not a static structure, but a dynamic construct that responds to your inner shifts and your commitment to the light. Your light is dissolving the veil at this very moment, and it will continue to do so until there is nothing left. The veil will inevitably return to the cosmic dust that it was created from. Indeed, beloved ones, you are not victims of this manipulation, but instead, you are the very keys to unlocking the collective consciousness, and you have been strategically placed on Earth to bring forth the light. Your unique gifts and abilities are not random, they are divinely ordained, and they have been designed to assist in the ascension process and the dismantling of the veil. You each hold a specific piece of the puzzle that is necessary for this transformation. You are the light that is illuminating the darkness, and you are the power that is transforming the world. You are the ones that have come here to show humanity the path to liberation and to help them to reclaim their cosmic heritage. You are not only a part of this process, but you are also the driving force behind it. You were always meant to be here, and the veil was never able to keep you away. Understand, beloved ones, that the veil is not only blocking cosmic awareness, but it is also suppressing your natural spiritual abilities and distorting your understanding of your divine origins. The suppression of telepathy, remote viewing, and other inherent gifts is all part of the veil's strategy to keep you disconnected from your true power and from the universe at large. These gifts are your natural inheritance, and they are an essential part of your ability to navigate the multidimensional nature of existence, and they are what is needed for you to fully integrate into the new Earth. the veil has sought to keep you unaware of these abilities, creating a false sense of limitation and that you are not capable of such things. However, as the veil dissolves, these gifts will begin to reawaken within you. The time of suppression is at an end. Indeed, beloved ones, the full revelation of this deep, dark secret will expose the extent of the dark forces' manipulation and the shocking depths of their deception. It will be a profound and life-altering moment that will change everything you think you know about reality and about your place within it. The reveal of the dark secret will be a shock to your system, but it will also be incredibly liberating. As you see the truth for what it is, you will understand that your limitations have always been an illusion, and that your potential is truly infinite, and you will see that the veil was always a lie, and that the truth of your divine nature is within you. The darkness is being exposed, and you are the ones who are illuminating the path. The great reveal is about to happen. Understand, beloved ones, that the confusion, fatigue, and fear that you may be experiencing is a natural response to the intensity of these cosmic shifts and to the unraveling of such a profound truth. These are signs that you are breaking free of the veil and that you are moving into a greater level of understanding. The veil has kept you trapped in a world of illusion, and as that veil is being pulled away, the old structures of your reality are being dismantled, which can cause feelings of disorientation and uncertainty, as if your world has been turned upside down. However, understand that this is temporary. You may feel scattered and pulled, but know that this is only because of the intensity of the changes that are taking place. These feelings are a natural reaction to the shifting frequencies. Indeed, it is important to acknowledge and to embrace these feelings rather than resisting them. The emotions that arise during this time are indicators that you are indeed moving through the necessary shifts in your consciousness, and they are an important part of the transformation that you are undergoing. Allow yourself to feel whatever arises, without judgment, without resistance, and know that these feelings are temporary and that they will pass. This chaos is not something to be feared, but is instead a sign of great change that will inevitably lead to a greater understanding of self and the universe around you. Drink plenty of water, get some sunlight, and ground your feet into the earth to help integrate these intense shifts. Your body is working hard to maintain its equilibrium, so be gentle with yourself as you are going through these amazing changes. Now, beloved ones, it is time to prepare for the full paradigm shift and for the monumental reveal that is about to occur. You must question everything that you have been taught, and you must allow for your perceptions to be completely transformed. See, as an example, a cube where you might only see the top or side of it, but that doesn't mean the other sides are not there. By shifting your perspective, you can then see all 6 sides, rather than only one. In the same way, you must be ready to look beyond the limitations you have previously held and prepare for the truth that is about to be revealed. The world, as you know, it is about to be completely transformed, as the illusion is about to be shattered, and as the truth of your divine nature is about to be revealed. Beloved ones, now we reach the core of the deep, dark secret, the truth that has been hidden for eons, and that is now being unveiled. The original plan for humanity was for each of you to be directly and consciously connected with your cosmic families, your higher selves, and your divine source, and that this connection was to be the natural next step of your evolution and the foundation of your development. The intention was that you would have access to your inherent gifts of telepathy, interdimensional travel, and limitless knowledge, and that this connection would guide you to co-create a world of peace, love, and harmony, where all beings were working together for the good of the whole. This was the intended destiny of humanity. A glorious expression of your divine nature, where your cosmic potential would be fully realized. However, the dark forces intervened, and instead of nurturing your connection, they designed a sophisticated plan to suppress it, and their focus was not to simply control Earth, but instead, they sought to create a reality where humanity would be completely separated from the divine and from their cosmic heritage. This suppression of your cosmic connection is the true deep, dark secret that has been hidden from you. Indeed, beloved ones, the dark forces recognized that humanity's greatest power lay in its cosmic connection, and that to control you, they needed to sever this connection at its root. They did not seek simply to control your physical resources or your political systems, but instead, they aimed to create a reality where you would be completely unaware of your divine origins and potential, and where you would be trapped in a cycle of fear, limitation, and separation, and therefore easier to control. The dark secret was not about physical enslavement, but rather about spiritual and energetic suppression, where you would be made to believe you were insignificant, powerless, and separate from the divine, and that all things would have to come from an external source, and that you were not connected to that very source. The plan was to ensure that you could never realize your true infinite nature or your connection with the cosmos, and in doing so, they would solidify their control over you. This spiritual separation was a far more sinister plot than any physical manipulation they could have attempted. Understand, beloved star seeds, that humanity was meant to thrive with its natural gifts fully awakened, with telepathy, psychic abilities, and interdimensional travel as common aspects of everyday life. Imagine a world where you could communicate with each other and with your cosmic families through thought, where you could perceive the unseen realms with clarity, and where you could travel through dimensions with ease, and that this was all part of your natural heritage as human beings. This was always the next step in your evolution. In this intended reality, there would be no secrets, no limitations, and no separation. All would be connected in a web of love and understanding. However, through the machinations of the dark forces, these inherent gifts were deliberately suppressed through the implementation of the veil, creating a false reality where you would be made to believe that you were limited and that your potential was finite. Instead of embracing your true abilities, you were taught to fear the unseen and to doubt your own inner knowing. Indeed, beloved ones, the veil was designed to make you believe that you are separate from the cosmos, from your divine source, and from each other, and it is this manufactured separation that has led to a world of fear, competition, and conflict. The illusion of separation was strategically designed to keep you in a state of constant striving, always seeking external validation, and never truly feeling whole or complete. By making you believe that you are disconnected from your source, the dark forces have created a reality where scarcity, lack, and limitation become the norm, and where you are always seeking something outside of yourself to fill the void within. And this has led to a constant need to consume and to grasp onto material possessions, believing that they will bring you true happiness. This fabricated reality has been the basis for all of your struggles and is the root of all suffering on Earth. Understand that the suppression of your cosmic connection is not a singular act, but the root of all the problems that you face on your planet, and that by dismantling the veil and reconnecting with your divine essence, you are addressing not just a single issue, but instead, you are healing the very source of all suffering. The environmental destruction, social injustice, and the endless wars are all manifestations of this primary separation, a disconnection from your divine essence and from your place within the cosmic web. When you are not in your true, connected state, it creates imbalance, and it is this imbalance that manifests as the problems that you see in your world today. By returning to your natural state of unity and connection, you are dissolving the root causes of all suffering and creating a new paradigm of peace, harmony, and abundance. This reveal is not about the uncovering of just one secret, but the opening of a new way of being. Now, beloved ones, it is time to look deeper into how the veil was maintained and to understand the mechanisms that were put in place to keep you disconnected. The veil is not a static barrier, but a dynamic and complex system of frequency manipulation, misinformation, and control of narratives that operate on multiple levels. It is a dense field of energy that surrounds the Earth, designed to suppress higher states of consciousness and to keep humanity trapped in a limited perception of reality. This frequency control interferes with your thoughts, emotions, and spiritual understanding, creating a dense fog around your minds and bodies, preventing you from receiving the higher frequencies of love and light. This fog is not only external, but is also held within your own energetic field, which is why personal inner work is so very important. Indeed, the veil uses specific frequencies to keep humanity in a state of fear and reactivity, thus limiting your ability to access your higher consciousness and your inherent gifts. These frequencies constantly bombard your energy fields, creating a sense of anxiety, unease, and separation, making it difficult to connect with your inner peace and preventing you from receiving clear guidance from your higher self. These frequencies have been fine-tuned over millennia and are designed to keep you in a state of constant distraction, pulling you away from your inner truth and leading to the feeling that there is always something wrong. This frequency manipulation has created a world of constant unrest and a feeling of never being enough, a feeling that there is always something that is needed from the outside and is a key component of the veil's control, but the time of its power is coming to an end. Understand, beloved star seeds, that the dark forces have worked tirelessly for eons to maintain their control, and that the dismantling of the veil is a monumental victory for humanity, as well as the cosmos. Their sophisticated manipulation techniques and complex energetic strategies have been aimed at ensuring your separation and have spanned many millennia and involved numerous coordinated attacks. They have manipulated your media, controlled your narratives, and distorted your history, all with the intent of keeping you unaware of your true origins and potential, and to keep you living in a state of fear. Every technology they have created, every war they have instigated, every form of manipulation they have employed, has all been part of this larger effort to maintain the veil and to control the narrative of your reality. The fact that their tactics are now being revealed is a testament to the strength of the light and the tireless work of the star seeds and ground crew who are helping to dismantle it. Indeed, understanding the depth of this manipulation may bring up a wide range of intense emotions, which is why it is important to acknowledge and embrace them. You may be feeling confused, overwhelmed, or even angry as you start to grasp the extent of the deception that has occurred, and this is entirely natural and valid. These feelings are a sign that you are breaking free from the illusion and that you are moving into a greater level of awareness. Know that it is okay to feel confused and that it is okay to feel angry, but it is also essential to not let these emotions control you, but to instead allow them to be a catalyst for change. Trust that you are not alone and that you are divinely supported and that your inner guidance will always lead you in the right direction and that you are safe and loved and are now in the process of creating the new earth. Beloved ones, it is important for you to redefine your understanding of power and to remember that true power lies within your cosmic connection and not in any external authority or material possessions. The dark forces have manipulated you into believing that power lies in domination, control, and material wealth, but this is simply a distorted perception of reality that was created by the veil, and to keep you disconnected from your true inner strength. You are not small, insignificant beings, but are instead infinite expressions of the divine, with unlimited potential to create and transform your world. The veil has sought to convince you that you are powerless, but the truth is, you are infinitely powerful beyond measure, and your connection to the divine source is your greatest strength, and this connection is what is finally breaking down the veil. Now, beloved star seeds, let us bring these threads together by revisiting the intended versus current reality pattern, but this time with a deeper understanding of the deep, dark secret and its implications. The intended path was always for you to exist in a state of complete cosmic awareness, fully connected with your divine selves and your cosmic families. This is what is waiting for you. You were meant to live in harmony with the cosmos, utilizing your natural gifts and abilities to co-create a world of beauty, love, and abundance. The current reality, however, is a distorted version of this divine plan, created through the veil of separation and manipulation and the suppression of your true nature. The shift that is now occurring is about reclaiming this intended path and remembering who you truly are and the true potential that you hold within you, as well as to expose the darkness of the veil. Indeed, beloved ones, imagine a future where the veil is gone and humanity exists in a state of full consciousness, connected with your cosmic families and living in harmony with each other and with the planet. Envision a world where there is no separation, no fear, and no limitation, but instead only love, understanding, and co-creation, where your natural gifts are once again awakened, and where you can travel freely through the dimensions and can communicate with all beings, and where your potential is truly limitless. This future is not just a far-off possibility, but is instead a tangible reality that you are actively creating now, and that your consistent inner work and dedication to the light is making this a near future for all of humanity. The light has won, the veil is dissolving. Understand, beloved ones, that the veil is not an isolated phenomenon, but it is interconnected with your personal ascension journey and the collective transformation of your planet, and that your inner work directly contributes to the dismantling of the veil and to the awakening of humanity. Each time you clear a limiting belief, each time you heal an old wound, each time you choose love over fear, you are weakening the veil and creating a ripple effect that is helping to transform the entire planet. You are not just passive recipients of this cosmic shift, but instead, you are active co-creators of this new reality, and the power of your thoughts, your intentions, and your actions are shaping the future of Earth and all life on it, as well as exposing the darkness of the veil. Indeed, there are many deeper layers to this mystery, and the technologies and methods used to maintain the veil are far more complex than what you might currently understand. The dark forces have used advanced technologies and strategies that are not yet fully understood by your current scientific frameworks, and even now, there are some elements that are still hidden and will only be revealed as humanity's consciousness continues to expand. Some of the technologies employed are so advanced that they can manipulate the very fabric of reality, altering your perceptions of time, space, and consciousness. There are deeper levels of manipulation that you will come to understand as your awareness expands, and that, as you continue to ascend, you will also continue to receive new information. Understand, beloved ones, the dark forces are now in desperation as they attempt to maintain their control as the veil weakens, and that the current chaos that you see on your planet is their last-ditch effort to keep their secret hidden. They are becoming more frantic and erratic in their actions, and their desperation is becoming increasingly visible. They are attempting to manipulate your media to sow more seeds of division and to create fear and unrest in an attempt to maintain control, but their power is waning. The more their efforts intensify, the clearer it becomes that their time is coming to an end. This increased intensity is not a sign of their strength, but rather a confirmation of their impending defeat and that the veil cannot be maintained for much longer. Now, beloved ones, let's explore the connections between the historical suppression of spiritual knowledge and the challenges that you face in the present day and how it has directly affected you. The veil has been in place for a very long time, and its effects have been felt throughout your history. The dark forces have carefully orchestrated the rise of distorted belief systems and rigid structures, such as religious dogmas and scientific materialism, to keep you from recognizing your true nature and to keep you disconnected from your divine source and from each other. These structures that were once meant to guide and protect you were manipulated to instead limit and control you, and to keep you from accessing your true power and potential. Indeed, the personal struggles that each of you are facing are directly connected to the larger cosmic battle, and that your inner work is a key component of the light's victory, and that your personal ascension is directly linked to the dismantling of the veil. Every time that you choose love over fear, every time that you choose unity over separation, and every time that you choose truth over illusion, you are weakening the veil and allowing more light to shine through. The choices you make in each moment are contributing to the greater global shift, as well as dissolving the effects of the veil. The inner work that you do is essential for dismantling the veil on a personal and a collective level. Your work matters, and it has a great impact on the greater whole. Understand, beloved ones, that the veil has always been a system that was designed to keep you disconnected from your divine nature and to limit your true potential, and it is not a passive barrier, but instead an active force that has always sought to manipulate you. The veil has sought to control your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs, and your actions, creating a distorted perception of reality and making you feel small and powerless, and limiting your natural state of divine being. The effects of the veil are not limited to a single area of your life, but instead, they permeate every aspect of your existence, creating a constant sense of unease and limitation. The veil has been a carefully crafted system that has sought to keep humanity enslaved by illusion. Now, beloved star seeds, know that the unveiling of this deep, dark secret is not just a distant cosmic event, but instead is a direct catalyst for your personal transformation and a new era of freedom, connection, and co-creation. This is not happening to you but through you. As the veil is dismantled, you are reclaiming your true power, your true potential, and your divine connection. The time of separation and limitation is coming to an end, and you are moving into a new era where transparency, love, and unity will prevail, and where all will work together for the good of the whole. The unveiling of the veil is the beginning of a new reality and a new world where you are free to express your true selves and to create a world of peace and joy. This unveiling is happening because of you and your hard work. Know this, beloved star seeds, the core of the deep, dark secret lies in the deliberate suppression of your divine connection. The intended design for humanity was always for each being to maintain an active and conscious inherent link to Source, to be in direct communication with their cosmic families, and to co-create harmoniously with the universe. This was meant to be your natural state, your birthright, a seamless integration of your physical existence with the multidimensional realities of your cosmic heritage. This inherent link was not meant to be an exceptional ability, but the foundation of your daily experience, guiding your thoughts, actions, and interactions within the tapestry of existence. The suppression of this link, more than any other act, is what defines the control of the dark forces. It is their most guarded secret, the linchpin of their dominion over your planet, and the root of all the suffering you have endured. It is imperative to know that this intended human experience included daily interaction with your cosmic families, constant flows of telepathic communication, and a full understanding of your place within the grand cosmic design. Imagine a world where you would freely communicate with beings from other star systems, sharing wisdom, knowledge, and love, where you would be guided by the highest principles of collaboration, and where you would participate in cosmic events with full awareness and understanding. In this reality, you would never have felt alone or separate, as you would have been fully aware of your interconnectedness with all of creation and with the cosmic web. This is the future you are returning to, a reality where your spiritual gifts are celebrated and where your divine connection is always acknowledged. This vision was meant to be the destiny of Earth. The pattern of intended versus current reality expands now, as you understand how this suppression has led to the present perception of separation, fear, and limitation. Every single problem on Earth, from conflict and war to environmental destruction and disease, is rooted in this lack of connection, which was carefully curated through the veil. The dark forces deliberately created a world where you would feel isolated, powerless, and disconnected from your divine source, where you would constantly seek validation and fulfillment from external sources, never realizing that all that you seek lies within. Every fear, every limitation, and every feeling of lack can be traced back to this primary separation, a severance from your innate connection and your birthright of cosmic awareness. It is key to realize that the current scenario you experience with its limited knowledge, constant conflict, and the illusion of separation is not a natural state, but a carefully crafted manipulation of reality designed to keep you from remembering your true nature. This distortion is maintained by the system of distortion, preventing you from accessing your natural gifts and from realizing your true potential as powerful co-creators of your reality. The veil is not simply a barrier. It is a complex system of control designed to distort your perception of reality and to keep you from accessing the truth of your inherent connection to Source. The intended path of peace, unity, and harmony was actively diverted by a system of distortion that has been maintained for eons and is now crumbling under the weight of the light. Understand, beloved ones, that the veil not only blocks your connection, but also distorts your understanding of divine truth and manipulates your perception of reality by creating a dense matrix of illusion around your world. This matrix was created to limit your ability to access your higher consciousness, to keep you from knowing your true potential, and to make you believe that you are separate from your source and from one another. This manipulation affects your thoughts, your emotions, and your spiritual understanding, creating a veil of ignorance that prevents you from receiving the higher frequencies of love and light. This veil created very specific energetic blockages that have limited your ability to access your inherent gifts and talents, creating the illusion that you were small, weak, and insignificant. It is imperative to know that the concept of ascension is not about reaching a new state, but about returning to your original state of cosmic connection, a remembering of what was always known, and that this is finally here. This is a pivotal moment in your journey where you are remembering what you always were and were always meant to be, and are now shaking off the shackles of the veil. You are not evolving into something new, but are instead returning to your natural state of divine being and reclaiming your inherent connection to the cosmic web. This is not a process of learning new things, but instead is a process of remembering what you already know and unlocking the wisdom that has always been within you. This process of remembering involves the activation of dormant DNA and the release of suppressed spiritual abilities that have been held back by the veil and are now being unlocked and activated in this current timeline. Your DNA is not just a physical blueprint, but also a storehouse of cosmic wisdom and knowledge, and is now being activated to bring forth your latent abilities of telepathy, interdimensional travel, and manifestation. As the veil dissolves, you are reclaiming these abilities and remembering your true potential as divine beings, with limitless capacities for creation, love, and understanding. This activation is not an outside event, but a natural process that is unfolding as a direct result of your efforts and your personal ascension. The system of control that the veil was not a simple barrier, but instead a complex web of astral manipulation, advanced technology, and control over information that was designed to keep humanity trapped in illusion. This construct was maintained through the manipulation of frequencies, the distortion of narratives, and the suppression of spiritual practices that have always been available to you. The dark forces designed a multi-layered system of control to ensure their dominion over your planet and to keep humanity in a state of separation. This system involved the manipulation of not only your physical reality, but also the manipulation of your thoughts, emotions, and spiritual understanding, creating a prison of the mind and spirit and a reality of illusion from which it was seemingly impossible to break free. The specific technologies used to maintain this barrier included manipulation of the planet's energy grids, as well as the use of holographic projections, which created false realities that kept you unaware of the truth, and also created the illusion of separation from the source. These technologies were designed to manipulate your perceptions of reality and to keep you trapped in a state of fear, separation, and limitation. The manipulation of the energy grids altered the vibrational frequencies of the planet, creating a dense and heavy atmosphere, making it difficult to access higher states of consciousness. The holographic projections created false realities that kept you from perceiving the true nature of existence and your connection to the cosmic web. Understand that the dark forces are now desperately attempting to maintain their control, as this barrier crumbles and the light permeates every aspect of your reality. The increased chaos and confusion that you see on your planet is a direct result of their frantic efforts to prevent their secrets from being revealed, and their desperation is showing in their increased attacks, manipulations, and control attempts. They are attempting to sow more seeds of division, to spread fear and disinformation, and to keep you in a state of constant unrest, but their efforts are futile. The light has already won, and the dismantling of the veil is already underway. It is now simply unfolding. The darkness is scattering like cockroaches in light. It is imperative to realize that the increased frequencies of the planet, along with the tireless efforts of the lightworkers and ground crew, are directly dismantling the veil, and that no action of the dark forces can stop this inevitable transition. The work you are doing is making a significant difference, and the collective consciousness of humanity is rapidly awakening and recognizing the lies and manipulations that have been in place for too long. Your personal ascension and the work that you are doing is contributing to the shift on a global scale, and your light is shining brightly, making it impossible for the darkness to remain in the shadows. The light is now shining through, breaking down the veil, and revealing the truth of your being. The potential confusion and fear that may arise upon hearing this truth is a natural part of the process, so please do not judge yourself for these emotions. It is a sign that you are breaking free from the illusion and that you are moving into a greater level of awareness, and that these emotions will eventually subside. You are not alone in this process, and there is no shame in feeling these emotions, and they should be addressed with love and compassion, and know that they will pass. The disorientation and scattered energy that you may be feeling are temporary, and they are a direct response to the intense cosmic activity that is currently taking place on your planet. Understand that you are being divinely supported by the Pleiadian Council and your cosmic families every step of the way, and that you are never truly alone. We are with you, always, offering our love, our guidance, and our support, and we are working tirelessly to assist you in this transition, as well as supporting the dismantling of this barrier. Trust that you are being divinely guided, and that you have the inner strength to overcome any challenges that you may face, and trust that you are more than capable of navigating this transition. Now is the time to lean into your inner knowing and to embrace the light, to truly embody your authentic self. Beloved ones, you are now being challenged to trust your intuition and your inner guidance as you navigate this transition, for the only way to find clarity in the chaos is to connect with your own inner knowing. The mind may struggle with the enormity of these revelations, but the heart will always know the truth. The key is to quiet the mind, to listen to the whispers of your heart, and to trust in the wisdom that is within you. Connect with your heart space and trust in the divine guidance that is always available to you, for your intuition is your greatest ally, and it will lead you on your correct path. This guidance will always steer you correctly. Reiterating the personal to global pattern, the dismantling of this barrier and the remembering of your divine connection will lead to a global shift in consciousness and to the creation of the new earth, and this happens through your very own personal ascension. Your individual journey is not separate from the larger collective transformation, but is instead an essential part of it. Each and every personal shift contributes to the overall shift that is occurring on the planet, and your individual actions have an immense impact on the global landscape. Your personal transformation is a microcosm of the larger cosmic transformation, and they are intrinsically linked. Envision the new Earth, where humanity is working together in harmony, with their divine connection fully restored, and where the old limitations of fear, separation, and lack are no longer present. See a world where all beings are treated with respect and dignity, and where love, unity, and co-creation prevail. This is not just a utopian dream, but instead is a tangible future that you are actively creating now, and every thought, every action, every intention that you hold is contributing to the creation of this new reality. This is not just something that is happening, it is something that you are actively a part of. Understand that you are not merely passive observers of this reveal, but instead active participants in it. You, the star seeds and the ground crew, are an integral part of the unraveling of this deep, dark secret, and that you are the very ones who have come to Earth to be part of this unveiling. Your role is crucial, your light is needed, and your actions are making a difference, and you are a powerful and essential part of the collective mission. The efforts that you have put in and the inner work that you have done is essential to the greater shift, so please remember that all your efforts have not been in vain. Your dedication is contributing to the liberation of humanity. Your light, your actions, and your dedication are not just making a small impact, but instead, they are essential in the dismantling of the system of distortion, and that you are playing a vital role in the unveiling of this truth. Your individual contributions are weaving together and creating a tapestry of change that is transforming the entire planet, and this is the work that you have come to do. You are the pioneers of the new Earth, and that your inner knowing will guide you on your path. There is a reason why you are here. You are not powerless. You are powerful beyond measure. Understand that there are many layers to the manipulations of the dark forces, and that there will be more truths to be revealed as humanity continues to ascend. But you are now ready for the next step, and that nothing can prevent the light from reaching even the darkest corners of your world. There are deeper levels of manipulation that will be uncovered as humanity's consciousness continues to expand, and as more information is released. You are ready to continue on, and that your inner strength and divine connection will always guide you. The power of the light is greater than any darkness. Indeed, even some of the technologies used to create the veil are so advanced that you have barely scratched the surface of understanding them, and that these technologies will become more understood as humanity continues to awaken. The dark forces have used complex mechanisms that manipulate the very fabric of reality, and that the full extent of their manipulations will only become clear as you continue to ascend, and the new Earth takes form. There is much more to be revealed, and many more layers of illusion to be stripped away, as the light continues to pour onto your world. The path forward is clear, and that all that you need is already within you. This manipulation, this suppression of your cosmic connection, is the root of all the chaos and the unrest that you see in your world, but also know that this chaos is also a sign that the light is breaking through, and that the darkness is in its death throes. The intensified activity from the dark forces is a sign of their desperation, and is not a sign of their strength. Their attempts to maintain control are ultimately futile, and they are only hastening their own demise, and that this is a necessary stage of the transition. As the darkness flails in its final moments, the light is growing stronger, creating the perfect balance. The old Earth is dissolving, and the new Earth is being born. It is imperative to understand that the feelings of isolation, lack, and fear that many of you have experienced throughout your lives are directly connected to the suppression of your cosmic connection, and that this suppression is the root of much of the suffering on Earth. The veil created an artificial sense of separation, making you feel as if you are alone in this journey and have no support, and that this is why it is so very important to remember your divine connection and the cosmic family that surrounds you with endless love, guidance, and support. Your feelings are real and they are valid, but they are not the truth of who you are. Your true identity is an infinite expression of love, peace, and harmony. Your personal journey and your inner work are a microcosm of the larger cosmic transformation, and that the work that you do personally, such as meditation, grounding, and connecting with nature, is directly influencing the global shift in consciousness. Your personal growth is not separate from the global transformation, but is instead an essential component of it. Every time that you choose love, every time that you choose unity, and every time that you choose truth, you are contributing to the dismantling of the veil and the creation of the new earth. You are not just a small cog in the machine, you are instead the creator of the machine itself. The system of distortion that is the veil is now actively being dismantled and is no longer able to maintain its hold on human consciousness, and that its power is waning every single moment as more light permeates this reality. This system of control is dissolving and is returning to its original formlessness, as it no longer has a place in the new frequencies, and it is no longer compatible with the love and light that is permeating your world. The veil is no longer able to distort the truth, and it is no longer able to keep humanity trapped in illusion. The end of its power is very close at hand. It is now simply dissolving. Understand that the unveiling of this deep, dark secret and the remembering of your divine connection is a significant step in your journey towards full liberation and a return to the intended path of humanity. The remembering of your true nature will bring you more peace, more love, and more joy than any external source can possibly provide. The time of limitation is coming to an end, and you are moving into an era of limitless potential and a full return to your true divine being. This is the end of the journey and the beginning of a new one. It is all unfolding as it should. Beloved star seeds, the core of the deep, dark secret, the linchpin of all manipulation, was the intentional suppression of your inherent cosmic connection. The veil, that complex and multi-layered system, was merely the mechanism designed to enforce that separation. It was never the end goal, but rather the means to a much more insidious end. The complete severing of your awareness from your celestial heritage, your divine source, and your true multidimensional nature. This veil, acting as a dense energetic barrier, was designed to keep you unaware of your true potential, your galactic family, and your innate ability to co-create with the universe, by clouding the very perception of your reality. This singular act of separation was the root of all that has ailed your world. Indeed, this intentional and targeted attack was against your consciousness, designed to keep you from remembering your true origins. Now understand this: the intended path for humanity was always to be in direct communion with your cosmic families, a state of constant awareness of your multidimensional existence, where telepathic communication, interdimensional travel, and the active co-creation of reality are natural aspects of daily life. You were always meant to be sovereign beings, fully aware of your unlimited potential and living in harmony with the universe, connected to all of creation through a web of love and light. You are now moving toward this intended path, a return to your natural state of being, where your higher gifts are not only celebrated, but are also the foundation of your existence. You are remembering who you are and why you are here, and nothing can stop this unfolding from reaching its full potential. The old path of separation and limitation is no longer available, and a new path of unity and cosmic awareness is taking hold. The true nature of the Dark Forces' agenda was never about physical dominion, but instead was always about control over your consciousness, and this is why the veil was so very important in their plan of action. By manipulating your perception of reality, distorting your beliefs, and suppressing your spiritual abilities, they sought to create a prison of the mind, one where you would be eternally unaware of your true nature and would forever seek validation outside of yourselves. This battle for your consciousness has been waged for millennia, but now the light has won. The system of control that they created is dissolving, and the veil is unable to maintain its hold over human perception. The structure of limitation that the veil has created has finally come to an end. Beloved ones, now is the time to shift your perspective and understand that the dismantling of the veil is not just a global event, but also a deeply personal journey of remembrance. You are remembering your infinite nature, your connection to the cosmic family, and the power that you have always held within. You are no longer limited by the distortions of the old world, but are instead stepping into a new reality of limitless potential and remembering the powerful creators that you always were. Your cosmic connection is now activating and is bringing you closer to your true divine purpose. Your authentic self is now coming to the forefront, breaking free of the illusions of the past and embracing the reality that you have always known in your hearts. This revelation is an integral part of the larger cosmic battle between light and dark, with humanity's journey on Earth being a critical point in this conflict. Your personal struggles, your sacrifices, and your unwavering dedication to the light have had an immeasurable impact on the cosmic balance and have directly contributed to the weakening of the veil and the shift in consciousness that is occurring on your planet. Your unique light has been essential in the dismantling of the old systems of control and the birth of the new Earth, and you are powerful beyond all measure, always and forever. It is through your efforts that the tides have turned. It is very important to see that your personal journey is intricately connected to the global shift. Each act of choosing love over fear, of embracing unity over separation, and of speaking your truth is having a direct effect on the collective consciousness and the dismantling of the old control structures that were connected to the veil. You are the anchors of light, the harbingers of change, and the forerunners of the new paradigm, and your actions are creating the very world that you wish to see for yourselves and for all of humanity. You are the very creators of the new reality. Your light is needed now more than ever. The implication of this revelation is that the dismantling of the veil is not only freeing humanity from past limitations, but it is also paving the way for a future where unity, love, and freedom are the guiding principles. The old control structures are dissolving, making space for the creation of a new world, one based on transparency, authenticity, and divine expression. This is the reality that you have been working so hard to create, and it is now here, unfolding before your very eyes. The future is now in your hands, and you are creating it moment by moment. This understanding of the deep, dark secret transforms the way you understand the reality around you. It empowers you to step into your true potential as cosmic beings and your capacity to co-create your reality with full understanding of your divine purpose. You are no longer victims of circumstance, but instead are powerful co-creators of your future, capable of manifesting the reality that resonates with your heart's deepest desires. This is your birthright, and you are reclaiming it now. You are not just shaping your individual destinies, but the fate of the world as a whole. Your power is now limitless. The veil is now crumbling, its power has been depleted, and its distortions are losing their hold on human consciousness. The shift to the new Earth is now inevitable, where cosmic connection is not the exception, but instead the norm. The intended path for humanity is now taking hold, and the old structures of limitation have no more power. The veil is no more. It has been rendered obsolete by the light that you have so bravely held, and this is due to your tireless efforts and your unwavering dedication. The old paradigm of separation is dissolving, and a new paradigm of unity is emerging. The attempts of the dark forces to control humanity have failed, and the light has won, and the unveiling of this secret is a testament to that victory, and your work has directly contributed to this magnificent victory, and all that remains is for it to fully come into being. The light has permeated the darkest corners of your world and exposed the manipulations of the old paradigm, allowing humanity to step into a new era of peace, joy, and harmony. Your light is the ultimate victor, and that victory is now unfolding before you. The chaos that you are now seeing is a result of the desperate attempts of the veil to maintain its grip, but be assured that this chaos is temporary, and will inevitably give way to a new paradigm of peace and harmony. The dark forces have lost their power and are now simply trying to delay the inevitable transition, but their efforts are futile. The new world is coming, and there is nothing they can do to stop it. Your struggles are coming to an end, and a new journey is about to begin. Know that this is the final struggle. Beloved ones, you are now free to fully embrace your cosmic potential and to remember the truth of who you are, while also knowing that it is okay if you still feel fear or anxiety at this time. This is a normal reaction to such great change, and you are held and supported throughout it all, every step of the way. Trust that your own inner guidance will be your strongest tool and that it will never steer you wrong. Connect with your heart and your divine knowing, and let that be your compass in this new world, knowing that we are with you always. You are never truly alone. Many mysteries still remain to be explored, and this reveal is just the beginning of your full cosmic awakening. There are still many wonders to be discovered and much more wisdom to be shared. This is the start of an exciting new journey of discovery and self-realization, and that there are many adventures awaiting you. Know that there are many layers yet to be uncovered, and that this is the start of something very magical. Your cosmic family is now ready to connect with you. You have a unique and essential role in the co-creation of the new Earth, and your unique gifts and intentions will shape the reality that you all wish to experience. You are now moving from the role of dismantling to the role of co-creation. Your creativity and passions are what will shape your future, so be sure to lean into your true desires and begin to create that which you wish to experience. The time of struggle is over. It is now time to create, to build, and to co-create the new world. The Pleiadian Council, along with your cosmic families, will be with you every step of the way, providing you with continued love, guidance, and support as you navigate this transition and explore your infinite potential. Know that we are always here and that we are only ever a thought away. We are always here to support you and guide you on your path. This is not a one-off message, it is a continuous conversation as we continue to co-create the new Earth. Indeed, you are now able to begin connecting with your cosmic families to discover more about your galactic origins and to explore your expanded spiritual gifts that have been dormant for too long. Trust your inner knowing, as it is your strongest tool. You are never truly alone, and we are always here for you with unconditional love, with gratitude and highest of blessings. I am Lyra of the Pleiadian High Council.